Alright, hello and welcome everybody. For those of you who were watching Technical, he'll be going all day. So I feel like we can do our thing. We'll have him back up on the hosting in just a minute. Alright. Trying to get everything lined up here and also not run off the edge while I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Come on. Excellent. Okay, so last time we did, I don't know, maybe this first one. Some of these are terrible. I kind of want to help her actually. Where are the helpers? Pawn. Aha, here we are. Please have somebody who doesn't suck. Oh, everyone's too high level. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll pick up a helper, and then we will get started. Not sure what kind of helper I'm actually looking for, though. I think I just have to go with a spell casting type person. They both drow? They are both drow. Alright. Because they're both drow, we're going to take the favorite soul. Also, for those of you who are interested, we did get enough. I'm trying to think. I have to run to the 12 to get to Amrath, or what's this? Oh, our 500 XP for... I guess I don't have it. I did manage to get enough mimic hides for the belt, not anything else, so kind of a bummer, but so good. Alrighty, let's try it. Alright, let's go get some help. This one in particular I think is a little bit of a healing disaster. See, did our tree go out? Yeah. Okay. This feels like the wrong side, but I guess not. We're making our way over somewhere over there, I think. Let's make sure that you have some company as well. All right. She's in the thick of it. Also, let's make sure we got our power attack turned on. I mean, maybe we just leave her alone. Hey, Pick! I haven't been playing too much DDO since you lost your VIP. Yeah, that's fair. I know this last week with the Mimic Hunt was actually pretty good. not the world's biggest event person anymore, but did a little bit of the mimic hunt. Thought it was a lot of fun. But I wanted to do a lot more this weekend, but I just didn't get to it. This weekend was kind of shitty, so. Alright. In other news, though, how are you doing? Good, I hope. Put some bitches to sleep. Let's see if we can't pick things off like one or two at a time, huh? Looks like I had a burst effect happen. That's okay. Even still, groups of 2 or 3 or even 4 is a hell of a lot better than all of them. Alright, let's go get ourselves a... Let our healer heal us. That's her point. Really good. Busy with college. Missed a week. Having to get an appendix removed. Yeah, those things aren't necessary. Whoop, that's not the button I wanted. Alright, we got 2. 2's good. 2's a good number. Yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of a weird week. I imagine. I know, I've been, I had a pretty good couple of weeks with my headaches and stuff, but this week in particular, it is, so far today, this afternoon, pretty bad again. And I think just slowly, it's not going to be the quickest way to kind of make it through this, but it should be the least resource intensive, I believe. I wish they were just headaches. But the new treatment seems to be helping, so supposedly another 2 weeks, I think, of treatment, and I should be substantially better. That's what the doctor is thinking, so figure we'll try it. Yeah, no, a little hard pressed to believe him, but said I have more good days than I used to have, so I'll step in the right direction, right? Boo! Gotcha! You can go ahead and get... No, never mind. I guess I don't need to heal. Get you guys mostly asleep. well, we'll get some of you asleep. We'll stand right here in this hallway. Oh no, I started a new YouTube only series last Friday. That was a lot of fun. Or the Friday before last. Yeah, sorry, 2 weeks ago. For Factorio, and it's actually been quite a bit of fun. I'm thinking about doing something similarly for DDO maybe. Just not real sure how I would do it. Yeah, it's a game that I really got into with watching other people play it. But I really like the puzzle games kind of thing, because everyone's a little different, and you know, you're basically solving a problem, balancing your resources. Like, I like those kind of games. I was a big StarCraft 1 fan. I have StarCraft 2. I should probably look at playing it some more. None of my other friends really play it, so... I'm also probably going to do a month in WoW sometime here soon. Where I'll WoW like 3 days a week, 2 days a week. But like for videos that get replays and comments, my Factorio stuff is by far the most popular in my content on YouTube, so. And of course Technical is stealing all the DDO streamers right now, or viewers right now, so. Which is totally fine. What's the volume level? I'm gonna turn this down just a little. Yeah, I don't either. My little brother is threatening to basically give me a month for free, so I guess he has some of my other brother's accounts, so this guy down. The last one. Apparently not. Get picked up here. Yeah, I think that's part of what he's probably going to do is grab me a month thing for in-game gold. I don't know exactly. He's made some promises. I just, he's in a big active guild. On WoW. And, a lot of his people have popped in, checked things out a little bit, but since they're WoW people, they're like, let us know when he's gonna play WoW, because then we'll watch. So I figured, you know, a month of WoW would probably net me another 100 or so followers. Might help me get a little bit of a boost on some things. At least that's my hope. And if I can get, you know, 10% of that to help me out with Amazon Twitch subs, or heaven forbid regular Twitch subs right now, be pretty great. I just read today or yesterday that September was extended, so $2.50 for a sub, for a monthly sub right now. I know a lot of people don't even have $2.50 right now, which is totally fine, but for people who do have a, you know, a couple extra bucks for entertainment, that's a pretty good deal. I have a guy who, J-Bob, who rehosts me from time to time. I got him on the auto host. He likes to play, I think he's East Coast. He plays in the mornings, usually when before I get up. So I usually don't get catch very much of his streams, but sometimes I catch a little bit while I'm getting started. He does a lot of WoW. It looks like there should be some fun in there. And Tobrell's really enjoying his first time through experience, so. I figure if I treat it as like a 1 month game, it might be pretty fun. Hey, Shadow, welcome back. Pretty good. A little bit of a migraine, but nothing too serious. You might check out some of the other videos. I was telling Peck Toy over here that I just did a big Factorio splurge video series doing the water block mod, and it's I'm really enjoying it, actually. Yeah, oh, you need the shrine. Go shrine. Yeah, I was telling Peck that the new doctor treatment supposedly is going to be real helpful. In the next 2 weeks, according to the doctor, I should be pretty. I should feel quite a bit better. You know what? I'm gonna continue to save it. You shrine though. I think I can squeeze a little bit more. Got a timer now. Check on them right now. I'm scheduled for about 60 vids to be uploaded today. Yeah, that's cool. I said I've got, I think, 20 videos between half an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, I started seeing another doctor for my migraines a couple of weeks ago. My wife basically told me I couldn't complain about it anymore if I didn't seek more treatment. So, and this is a guy who's trying chiropractic adjustments combined with some sort of electrical stimuli shenanigans in hopes to reduce my migraines. Problem is, there's a lot of side effects. Like my motion sickness is way worse. Sometimes my concentration slips real bad. I mean, it's not... It's similar, but instead of just like it being harder to think, I just completely don't know what's going on for a couple of seconds. But I mean, I'll live with a lot of crap to not hurt as much, you know what I mean? Nice, cleared that. Understand about that. I'm the same way with my stomach. How did that get on there? Had a bacterium called H. pylori that ate away my stomach lining. My family is the same way with my stomach. Because you're, like I said, it. In my mind, it was like I tried all these things and nothing worked. I was just going to be miserable forever. You know? And my wife's like, because I tried everything. We did all the things. Nobody had good answers. And my friend started seeing this doctor and was getting some positive results. And they're like, you should try this guy. I'm like, yeah, but is it really going to be any different? So, I guess the answer is a little bit. When you had your problems, picture was time they were acting up. So much pain caused me to pass out in the shower. Yeah, well, that's pretty bad. I don't think I've passed out from the pain. But to be fair, I don't know if I would know if I did or not. I want to make sure we get this caster sung. No! I was about to heal too. Those blades are rough, man. Alright, let's just try. Yeah, I was literally going for the heal scroll and that hit me. I should have went for the heal potion. Being flammable is going to be a real problem. Even Christmas. Man, those blades are the worst. Like, I can deal with everything else, but those blades are just, they hit like trucks in this quest. Alright, let's get her in the corner. No! Blades. Bad. Alright, let's get these guys back to sleep. I'm hoping this will be the easiest infight, because I can just keep the guys asleep, and hopefully that'll let me blast through them, but I'm not sure. I'm also a little worried about the NPC killing things. We'll see how it goes. Alright, you guys come over here. Nope, powered stunned. Powered stunned for days. Alright. Got you guys a little bit slower over here. Alright. We're gonna let what's her name here off the hook. Let's see if we can't clear these adepts real fast. There we go. Can we just shoot some guys? Oh, I'm out of ammo. Nice. Well, she killed that champ. Only I know I did. I was buck naked in the shower. My mother called the ambulance because I had been in the shower for almost an hour with no reply. You awoke to medics prepping me with an oxygen mask. That sounds pretty shiny. All right. Power drain. Well, I don't know how much it is that your sister doesn't care enough to check on you, but I don't think we're gonna make her. I think what we're just gonna do is pop this guy, heal her, DV her up. Yeah, it sounds pretty shitty. That's fine. Just dismiss. Okay. I'm going to try sleeping as much of the stuff as I can over here. Then I'm going to proceed to this side. And hopefully kill this thing. Alright, there's some more trash, so we'll try getting them. Nope, nope, we're pinned. We're pinned. We're gonna make a hole somewhere. Come on, come on, alright. We're out. See how we can't get to sleep again over here. And then get back on this guy. And we're making progress. Oh, come on, not more. Alright. Again, put things to sleep. Now I think we're going to have to start picking off some guys. Just to try to keep the alert down a little. If we were like at 3/4 had this guy dead, I would consider just beating on him, but at this rate, there's too many. The alert's way too high. Here we go, now we're down to green alert again. Come on. Oh, back to the orange. No. So I'm just hoping that we can keep the alert down and get a reasonable number of attacks in on the guy before he spawns more. If we can do that, then we can get through this, but I got some excellent news, by the way. Even though you lost the gas in your apartment, your power gets shut down tomorrow. You have no gas in your car. Okay, I'm waiting for the good news. Finally got hired for a full-time job. Nice! Hopefully it's something awesome. The Flinzer got me. Alright. Put you there. Starts Friday and the first full-time job you've had since 2012. I mean, that all sounds great. No, 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 no. Res. Oh, that's probably what happened, is this nut. Don't go running off. Shit. It's an answering service for doctors. I used to be a call rep for Bank of America. Nice. Let's see, we can't mow through a bunch of these things real fast while she's busy distracting the hell out of them. And if it gets dangerous, we can... Yeah, we're gonna have to D-door. Let's get our D-door down. See if we can get a... No, no. Come on, let us out. Let us out. Alright. Where's her stone? There's her stone. We'll grab her stone. We're gonna jump out this door. Whew. Crazy. Where's your ghost? Sounds good to me. Like I said, I'm pretty pro people finding work if they want it. So here's the problem. If I fail this quest and get to the point where I don't think I could win, I'll probably end up leveling, because that's usually how I get. I'm just not sure if there's a... I mean, there's clearly enough XP. I just don't know if I have the mental fortitude to get through this quest right now. I'm sorry. Oh. Let's give ourselves a nice regeneration effect too. Okay. Just have to deal with the alert and just stay focused. I can't even hit this guy with the alert like that. I've gotta. Now look at that, we're hitting him for 11, 12, 13. Alright, let's turn power tech off. Here we go. We're getting some good hits in. Let's get this guy out of here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Got a good crit in there. Another one. The focusing channel up. We're almost there. We just stay on him just a little bit longer. Come on. Nice. We did it. Now we're out of here. Whew. Whew. I was really worried there for a minute. That is a tough quest. Cold iron. What's this one? That's the one with the... Trying to figure out if that one's going to be a pain in the arse too or not. I think this one will be okay. Let's go get our ship buffs. Alright. Let's do the next one. Probably internet is for porn. All right. I mean, something like that. I mean, that's the problem with all the public computers, right? Alright, picked up a fragment over here. Let's summon a helper. You know, it would be an interesting feat. Solo artist. As long as you are, is you and companions, right? Summons. If you're the only player character in the quest, you get like your NPCs and hirelings you summon get like an additional huge bonus. They could have like tactical teamwork feats. Or like when you're in a team, or when within so many feet of a player character within your in your party or whatever, then you get access to like a special kind of attack or something. But I really like the idea of solo artist. Ah, you're pretty seriously low already, but you always were a blast them first kind of thing. This is a room that I dislike. As well, the flying Abishai. I think they're gonna come down here. Alright, I think we just have to leave. Alright, come duck inside this hallway. See if they come down here. I don't think they will. Well, I guess I'm going to throw this out here while there's a few of you. If you get an opportunity, even like in another tab, to play some of my videos on YouTube, just like double speed, turn the volume off. I'm really close to being able to have some ads on YouTube, which would really boost my my income a ton. So, if you get an opportunity and you'd like to support the stream but you can't afford it, a few helping me get the ads turned on would be huge for me. So, if you wouldn't mind, just again bursting through the videos, double speed, volume off, whatever it takes. Just kind of get through them. I'd really appreciate it. There should be some DDO ones on there. Factorio. Basically every game I play, there should be some sort of video on there. So if you're, you know, primarily a DDO player, there's some in there, etc., etc. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna do some Final Fantasy Tactics. Sometime. I'm not sure when exactly, but I'm gonna do some. And also, at some point here very soon, I'm gonna do... we're very close to being ready to unlock the new game, FTL. You're welcome to also shout out your channel. No problem. I think though I'm gonna have some new content real soon. Some non-game content. Besides that, it's just not two trolls. A friend of mine, I think, is finally ready to start speaking out about his medical conditions. And why he can't really... He's unable to work. And he doesn't feel like he'll be able to do things very often. I feel like I can get him to discuss things occasionally. In maybe more of an interview type process. And I'm hoping that even if it doesn't help, it'll at least be interesting content for occasionally. Especially when I can keep it in like 5 to 10 minute segments. Alright, we got a couple here. Let's back away from the group. Then I'm still hoping that I'll get the printer fixed and I'll be able to start making t-shirts. I talked to my boss about it, and he says that he's looking at getting some replacement ink cartridges replacement. So we have some refillable cartridges for the printer. But they have a do not store above 100 degrees. Well, my office during the summer can easily reach more than 100 degrees. So I'm afraid we probably have damaged at least some. Oop, everyone goes to sleep. Not everyone, I guess. This seems so much easier to me than that last quest. Even though it's essentially the same thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just all in my head. Even though I also generally don't care for Abishai. I usually find them to be relatively tough. But with the Bard songs, they're not too bad. As long as I actually get them to sleep. Speaking of Bard songs, I need to boost my Bard songs. Let's put these guys to sleep. Get our buffs rebuffed. Razorwind is such a sick little sword. Oh man, that helps a ton then. Also, high load beef. You could have left me to believe that this build was superior. Oh, Samius, you're such a good bard. Whew. I still think though, being able to, even if you only sing half the room to sleep, that's still a huge amount of damage saved. I also have the feeling it's time for a different rune arm. Jeez. What time is it? 2 o'clock. So we have about another 45 minutes. Then I gotta be at the doctor by 3. Yoink. Powered stunned. Alright, let's see who's gonna leave the room. Anybody? Come here. I'll never come in there. Come here, Green Abishai. There we go, nice. God, I hate those blades. Can we just kill this guy? Oh, stop with the blades. Oh. Stop with the blades. I can't see the door. Oh, I gotta leave. Oh. Man, I hate them blades. Sending them blades at me. Yeah, it's on Reaper 3 and the blades are hitting for 150 to 200. I was taking that earlier today, it seemed like. I don't know, if I could finish up my triple completionist, I might do some more Reaper stuff. Now we can get in here again. She ran to that shrine. She didn't walk, she ran. I mean, I don't feel like the Reaper quests are enough additional XP to make it worth running. Like the possibility of just fluke dying is too high for me. Have I seen Fire Goddess? That dude is nuts with the Reaper. I've not. I don't know, if I... Like I said, if I had like one person that I could count on to TR with or play with regularly, I'd Reaper 2 or 3 skulls or whatever all the time, but it's just too great of a possibility to die by yourself and just waste a whole bunch of time. You can't trust your hirelings. I don't even like having healing hirelings in the first place, the way they're currently running. I don't know, maybe it's just me. One of the only people with access to the higher of the two Reaper vendors on Salona. Sounds pretty good. Said I think I'll get there. It's just it's gonna take me some time. I'm not in a hurry. I also feel like if I optimized my gear really well, it'd be a different story as well. I just kind of play with the junk that I have. So I think you get to, there's going to be a point where people have gotten enough Reaper points and stuff that, and their gear is situated in such a way that Reaper is not a big deal. I got exactly 81. And I did end up buying, I think, 2 stacks of Mimic baits of 10. So I did buy 20 just to make sure I could get the first one. It's kind of sad about the cost of the tings, but they bring the... Yeah, I mean, I don't think that any of the stuff was bad. Like, it feels like it was all balanced pretty well. My biggest problem is that what the surpriseness or the they could have given us a little bit higher drop rate. There you go. If they were going to make the... Or they could have reduced everything down by a factor of, you know, like 25%. I just felt like it was... you're just slightly not enough. Yeah, I agree. Well, hopefully you'll get your internet back in your apartment soon, Shadow. So I don't even necessarily mind the... Huh, weird. I don't even necessarily mind how the Mimic baits kind of worked. You basically have to like take this all the way around the outside. It did. There were times where it did feel like a money grab. And I don't care for that feeling. But again, I don't think it was so bad that couldn't deal with it. Or even if it was a D3 tokens per mimic, that would have been fine with me. Yeah, that would have been good too. Or I even think I saw somebody suggest have the event happen a couple times a year, but keep the percentages that a mimic could spawn even like kind of low, say like 2% chance, like a flat percentage rate, something just to help generate a little bit of stuff. Why did we open that chest? Must have. I definitely did not. But yeah, I think they could have done a couple of things to make it not feel as money grabby. Yeah, they can appear in raids. That was probably a cost-benefit analysis thing. Because, like, think about it. If you could spawn them in raids, then there's got to be some raids that have quests, chests all the time, right? Like, part 1 is not, of the Shroud's probably not the worst place to go. Because then if you use a bait, and 12 people get 12 people at a time get the mimic, right? So then all of a sudden, you know, a 12-person team goes in, grabs them. Like even 6 people at a time's probably too much money. So I did a bunch of testing that first day, and the best quest by far is Vaughn 2. Going to the maze side. And the reason why is that I never one time got the you've ransacked the quest mimic on the beholder chest towards the on the way to the maze. So you can always hit that chest every time. So you just have to kill the beholder, which is not really that big of a deal. And then oh, I probably should have already sung this song. And like I said, I also, after I ransacked every chest in the maze, I continued to run it just to see if perhaps that the message didn't matter, and it just was a graphical thing where I didn't get the message on that chest. That was not true. So at the very least, that chest you could just farm forever. Yeah, I'm just talking about for tiers of repeatedness, you know? So, like, you run in, you hit that first chest, and you're out again. The whole thing takes you probably a minute. Probably less. Yeah, you're not too freeing with, like, XP or anything like that, but a very low death risk. And a very high, like, go get the chest. A friend was making new characters, running Haberdasher 5 times and deleting, making a new one. Yeah, I thought about doing something like that as well. Like somebody prepared to do like a Haberdasher run, or something kind of along those lines, where you just like run in, ransack the chest a bunch, and then start back over. But I could never really decide where would be the best bang for my buck. Because I was kind of thinking I would make a level 16, and then I'd have gear ready to go for like level X, level Y, level, you know what I mean? So I'd like go do Haberdashers at 4, then I'd level up to like 10 and do the next thing, and then I'd level up to the next place and do the next thing. Alright, she should come up here. Yeah, that way I could, like, have certain areas and just have, like, 4 different... Because really, you just need a couple of different pieces of gear. That you could just, like, okay, swap into for this, boom, 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 boom. But I couldn't really figure out what would be the best places to do that. Come on. I don't think we're gonna have time to do another quest after this one, but I think we can. We'll get this one done, and then we should have plenty of time to like level after. Alright, man. Well, thanks for coming by. We appreciate you, you know, being here as much as you could. And we'll see you soon, hopefully. Get back up here. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm always here, willing to listen, willing to talk. So, anytime you want to jump in, or you can leave comments on the YouTube videos or whatever. There's a lot of content there. Yeah, the next big thing I'm going to start working on is going to be what is it? LTN? Faster than light? FTL. Sorry, FTL. We're pretty close to the fundraising goal to get that going. So I'm kind of looking forward to having that game. Like maybe Monday mornings. Nice. This one was very easy, this life. Particularly if Load Beef is correct and they just toned down the Abishais. That was definitely something that needed to be done. Alright, man. Well, again, thanks for coming and hanging out. We appreciate it. We are probably going to teleport to house. And this is not what I wanted to do. Straight to house. Oh wait, no. We do want to recall and finish out here. Get our quest reward. Basic. Well, migraine will stop, well, at least lessen at some point, so. I thought you were supposed to get quest rewards. I feel like I've been gypped on rewards today. All these suck. What? I'm flagged for the raid now, right? Why aren't you... Oh, well, whatever. Let's level, and then this is not where I wanted to go. Let's level, and we'll probably take off for the afternoon. Turn technical, or shoemaker, technical, however you want to call him. Turn him back on. I definitely think we're going to continue as our bard self. Four more points. Seems fine. What do we take? Dominate. I think we just take Dancing Ball. And then we get 2 5th level spells. Nice. Mass Suggestion, Greater Dispel, Cure Light Wounds Mass, Summon Monster 5. Did we get a Summon Monster here? Oh, we did. I didn't even know. I don't hate the idea of a Summon Monster. I don't always use my clickies, but when I do, they tend to die, and then I would like more. I know. Suggestions? Shout's not the worst, right? Like, I could potentially shout. A D3 plus 3 times 13. What does that look like? Just on... Take an average of like 1.5. So we're talking 4.5 times 13. So it's currently 60-ish damage. And then spell power. It's not a bunch, but it's something. It's something offensive to do. Whatever. Let's just do that. Alright, let's 16. First thing we're going to do at 16 is we're going to put on our much better breastplate here. So right now our armor class is 40, was 49, now it's 48. But now we have double healing amp. So our healing amp is now 100. So yeah, that's pretty good. What else do we have at level 16? I can't imagine that much, to be honest. Really, I can't think of any weapons. Again, though, it's hard to compete with a Razor Wind. I think the... No, these rings are 18, right? Yeah, the rings are 18. Yeah, I don't see anything else. We have all different kinds of these dragon touched armors. Like I said, it might be time to get a different rune arm. So let's take a look at those real fast. I do this every once in a while. Go to our favorite website, the wiki, rune arm. I'll check out the minimum level. Whirling Words at 14 from Tower of Frost, Corruption of Nature, Arc Welder, Third Time's a Charm. I don't know what that quest even is. That looks like that's all. This is Dungeons and Dragons Online. It's probably my favorite game. I'd love to get my hands on a Tier of Splendor, but we run that chest all the time, and I've yet to see one spawn. Glorious Obscenity is okay. We probably have some, but Acid Shot really doesn't do anything for us. And we'd have to deal with Mind Turbulence. We don't have to worry about Taint of Chaos, though. Yeah, this might not be so bad if we have a Glorious Obscenity handy. I'd love to get a Tovin's Hammer upgraded on Samius. We might have a Lucid Dreams that's 2 levels lower. Let's check that out before we get carried away. So what rune arms do we have over here? Recoil, Flame Warden, Thought Spike, Candlelight, Flicker, Hand Cannon, whatever that's called, Pea Shooter. Let's just dig out whatever other rune arms are in here. Yeah, I do like Lucid Dreams a lot, actually. I think my favorite is probably the Lightning Whip. Yeah. The biggest question is actually finding things for me. Like, yeah, I probably had that somewhere. Oh, hey, why people are here. This is the belt that I ended up getting from the Mimic Hunt. The level 4 wrappings, like I kind of thought. I figure it can basically replace this belt of Improved False Life. Like, it's one level lower. It's a few less hit points. Instead of 20, it's 18. Is that right? 17, but it's got 12 healing amp and a yellow slot. Do I have the one from the Titan raid? I do not. Right? That's the whip. The one we just talked about. Yeah, I have a hard time taking off my mysterious cloaks at any level. Speaking of mysterious cloaks, I think we have a mysterious cloak upgrade this level too. Level 7. I feel like that's the other thing that we're looking for. Come here, you little mysterious cloak bastard. Titan's Fist. I think that's the one I was talking about. That. Oh, I think Java's got one. Samius definitely does not have one. I think Java's got one. Java's got a bunch of the rune arms that are bound to character. He's just been the one that's lucky to have gotten. There we go. There's our level 16 cloak. Which will change our healing amp a little bit. Yeah, now we're 110. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Test Arty is usually where we put rune arms when we're not using them, so we'll see if there's what he has in stock. He's got a Flame Warden, another Flame Warden, Hunger Devours, Kyber's Fury, Candlelight, Flicker. There's an Arcane Sky at 11, which I really do like, actually, Arcane Sky. There's a Glory Obscenity, currently level 17. Because why? Because I already crafted on it? Is that what you're saying? I did already craft on it. Your bank character's name is Holden McStuff. I've got a... On my other account, I have a character along those lines. There's a level 17 Lucid Dreams. Damn it. Didn't I look at... Alright, so this one is 17. Let's go see what's in the downstairs. Flicker. Another Lucid Dreams. But this one does not have the -2 levels. A Candlelight. Devours Hunger. Whatever. Okay. So a little bit of a bummer there. Just played a game with a guy at the end of the match, and he talked, and his fire alarm was going off, and he says we're going off for like 3 minutes. Well, I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes the game is more important than your life. Alright. So this one I've been crafting on, is that correct? You're not going to show me? There we go. So we could recraft on this if we wanted to. Yeah, his priority straight. Alright, I'm going to throw this over here. I don't think we're going to pull the trigger on anything today. But we'll think about it later. Let's see, we'll look at Java bot over here real fast. And
light on.
because I didn't turn the other light on. If you want to switch lights, you can. I'm going to wrap up here in a couple of minutes. Witty says we're doing great. Thanks, Witty. You are my hero. I have to say I love the way this sword looks. The epic Soroku. It looks awesome. Alright. See what JavaBot happens to have in the way of like random rune arms. I feel like, again, I feel like Java's just got all the rune arms I could ever want. Thanks, Bank. I didn't want you to stay open. I was just looking through it. Yeah, he's got the Tovin's hammer. And I believe I can upgrade this to fully upgraded, but I kept hoping that Samius would get one. Yeah, I don't have the other one. Darn it. I don't know, I may have to get a group together to farm something. Alright guys, I think I'm going to use the restroom and head to my doctor's appointment. We'll be back after the... No wait, it's Monday. I gotta figure out if we're playtesting tonight or not. I think we are. Because there's a PPTQ Saturday and Sunday that I have to go to. So I imagine that I will be needing to playtest tonight as my one playtest night. But if I don't go playtest, I'll be here. If I do playtest, I'll still be here. It'll just be later. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching. Let me catch up on... Let's see, Muskie says thumbs up to you too. Yeah, I think with that we're gonna take off. When we come back with DDO, probably be on Wednesday morning, assuming that the servers are up. They've been down the last 2 weeks for my stream, but Jerry has been able to get in. But when we come back, we'll have our rune arm stuff situated, and we will start on level 14s on Samius. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. Peace and much love.